What if everyone in New York was literally on the same page? Well, after the success of last year's inaugural One Book, One New York campaign, which attempted to get everyone in New York City reading the same book at the same time, the Mayor's Office of Media and Entertainment is doing it again. And earlier this month, in collaboration with New York Magazine and the website Vulture, it announced the 5 books from which New Yorkers can vote for the one book they all want to read together. And joining us now to talk about One Book, One New York 2018 is Commissioner Julie Menin from the Mayor's Office of Media and Entertainment. Commissioner, welcome back to the program.
Thanks so much for having me.
You know, it seems like just yesterday we were sitting here talking about One Book, One New York 2017. Yes. Congratulations on the success of that campaign.
Thank you.
So let me start with this. As I said in the introduction, obviously your immediate goal is to get as many New Yorkers to be reading the same book more or less at the same time. But why do you want that to happen?
We really believe in sparking a civic conversation in these difficult political times we all find ourselves in. It's a way to unite people. So whether people are on the subway and they see across the aisle that someone's reading the exact same book at the same time, and it sparks a civic conversation, that's incredibly important. But it's also about supporting the publishing industry, quite frankly, which is struggling.
It's a big industry in New York, right?
It is. And independent bookstores, which sadly many of them are closing. And so last year when we did our One Book campaign, we found that sales increased of the winning book by over 400% in independent bookstores.
Wow.
So we want to encourage people to go to their independent bookstore, but also to go to their local public library branch. So we have over 5,000 copies of these 5 books in the 219 public library branches in the city.
Yeah. That's great. You know, as we spoke last year, something like this, an initiative similar to this was tried in the early 2000s, 2002, I think, and it didn't work out. So what did you do that was right last year?
The reason in 2002 why this program did not work out is actually they had a committee, and the committee could not, shockingly, agree on the book. And so we learned from that experience. So it's New York voting on the book. So there's not going to be a situation where they can't agree on the book. So this year, again, throughout the month of April, New Yorkers can vote on which of the 5 books they want all of New York City to read.
All right, since you mentioned it, what are the 5 books?
So the 5 books are White Tears by Harry Kanzuru, Esmeralda Santiago's When I Was Puerto Rican, which is a memoir.
That's a good friend.
A real historic classic, James Baldwin's If Beale Street Could Talk, which is actually being made into a movie now by Barry Jenkins, a director of Moonlight, so he's shooting in Harlem right now. Wow. Behold the Dreamers by Mbolo Mbwe. And the last book is Manhattan Beach by Jennifer Egan.
I love her. She's terrific, and a terrific person and a terrific writer, of course. So there's a general theme among these books, right? And it's about New York neighborhoods. Talk about that. Why that particular?
Well, all of these authors are 4 living authors, but the 4 living authors are all working right now in New York, living in New York. And all 5 of the books really profile different neighborhoods throughout the city. So whether it's Manhattan Beach, which obviously Manhattan Beach, it talks about, and also the Brooklyn Navy Yard in the World War II period, or whether If Beale Street Could Talk, which talks about both Harlem and the Lower East Side. All of these 5 books profile different neighborhoods in New York City and also talk about themes that are really endemic to New York City. So themes about immigration, about exclusion and inclusion. So different themes about inequality and struggles that different New Yorkers are facing.
So in this campaign, you are partnering with New York Magazine and Vulture. What are they bringing to the table?
They have been such terrific partners with us in terms of really helping to promote the One Book, One New York program throughout the city, in terms of advertising. When we announce the winning book, which we're going to announce on May 3rd, they're going to be doing a number of different events to promote that one book, as will our office. So last year, when Americana won the public vote, we had for months events all around the city, free events celebrating Americana. We did everything from, we did a reading group at Rikers Island with women inmates. It was really incredibly powerful. We partnered with Columbia Teachers College to develop a curriculum around the winning book. So we'll be doing a lot of events really celebrating the themes that come up from whichever book ends up winning the public vote.
So how does the process work? How can New Yorkers find the books?
If people go to our website, which is nyc.gov/MOME or /1book, either way, you can reach us. Through both both of our sites, you can vote, most importantly, but we also have a list of all the public library branches and a map that shows you where your closest public library branch is.
And people can vote only on the website?
They can vote only on the website, yes.
And how can you make sure that they've read all the 5 books before they vote?
Well, we can't. We don't do a test.
It's the honor system.
It's the honor system. And look, if people can't get through all 5 books, if they've read 1 book and they want to vote, that's great too. What we're really trying to do is, again, encourage literacy, support the publishing industries, and really spark a common conversation.
When will the winner be announced?
The winner will be announced on May 3rd, and voting is throughout this whole month.
That's only the beginning.
It's only the beginning, because once we announce the winner, then we do events around the city celebrating that book and really civic conversations with the author. I mean, we're really lucky and fortunate to have 4 authors here who are very involved in this process. And then we also have Barry Jenkins, a film director who's directing the movie of Beale Street Could Talk, and so he's representing that book.
All right, terrific. Well, listen, congratulations. It looks like this has become now a New York staple. Every year we'll have you back and talk about the books. Thank you so much, Commissioner.
Thank you so much.
To find out more about One Book, One New York, and how you can vote for your favorite title before the winner is announced on May 3rd, you can visit our website at metrofocus.org.